Top 20 actors who are surprisingly good singers. Prepare to be amazed. You know them as Hollywood's finest actors, but did you know they can serenade you too? Top 20 actors who are surprisingly good singers are here to shock and delight you. These thespians have hidden pipes that will leave you humming for days. Get ready to discover the harmonious side of your favorite stars and find out who among them truly has the voice of an angel. Don't miss a beat. Join us on this melodic journey. 20. Eddie Redmayne. Eddie Redmayne, a distinguished British actor celebrated for his intense performances, has also demonstrated an unexpected proficiency in singing. His love for music was clear from his childhood, during which he performed as Gavroche in Les Miserables reenactments. This early exposure to musical theatre was instrumental in shaping his future career in the performing arts. Redmayne began attending stage school at the age of 10, where he refined his skills and prepared for a varied career in the arts. His singing was notably featured when he portrayed Marius in the movie version of Les Miserables. Although he possesses remarkable vocal skills, Redmayne admitted that singing live on set for extended periods was a significant challenge, stating, "It was a real test of endurance," and highlighting the physical effort required for such performances. His performance of the song Empty Chairs at Empty Tables in the film required a remarkable 21 attempts to achieve perfection, showcasing his commitment to his craft and impressing both audiences and critics, revealing the depth of his artistry that goes beyond acting. Although primarily known for his acting prowess, Redmayne's early passion for singing has certainly not been overlooked. His musical performances have left his fans looking forward to his return to the musical stage. As he progresses in his career, it's evident that Eddie Redmayne's singing talent is an extraordinary aspect of his diverse abilities, adding another dimension to his already distinguished body of work. 19. Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway has revealed herself to be an unexpectedly skilled vocalist, displaying her singing talents throughout her acting career. She initially became well known for her portrayal of Mia Thermopolis in The Princess Diaries, a role that cemented her status as a favorite in family films. Yet, it was in the movie Ella Enchanted where Hathaway truly shined as a singer, performing multiple songs, including a memorable duet with Jesse McCartney. She expressed, "I love the character and the chance to sing, which is something I've always wanted to do." Hathaway's vocal talents nearly secured her the role of Christine Daae in the 2004 film version of The Phantom of the Opera. Even though she did not ultimately receive the part, her vocal abilities were already apparent. This was further confirmed when she took on the role of Fantine in the 2012 film Les Miserables, for which she won an Academy Award and displayed her capacity to perform complex musical pieces. Inspired by her mother, who had played Fantine on stage, Hathaway shared, "It was a dream to honor her legacy while creating my own interpretation." With a broad vocal range, Hathaway has shown herself to be more than capable of managing challenging musical roles, making her a frequent choice for musical adaptations. Primarily recognized for her comedic and dramatic acting, her singing talent adds an additional dimension to her already thriving career, establishing her as a versatile performer in the entertainment world. Shocked by Anne Hathaway's vocals, us too on a scale of 0. 5. How impressed are you? Comment below. 18. Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer, famous for his distinctive growl and powerful acting, has frequently amazed audiences with his singing skills. His vocal prowess was fully displayed in The Doors, where he played Jim Morrison and sang all the vocals himself. Kilmer's commitment to the authenticity of his characters is clear, as he also provided notable vocals for the soundtracks of True Romance and Top Secret, demonstrating that his skills were not limited to acting. Surprisingly, Kilmer did not voice the character of Moses in The Prince of Egypt, a choice that disappointed many of his fans. He expressed his own disappointment, stating, "I was really disappointed," and pointed out the lost chance to exhibit his singing in a prominent animated movie. Sadly, Kilmer's life and career were significantly impacted when he was afflicted with throat cancer, which caused him to lose his voice. However, he showed determination by recovering his voice through state-of-the-art AI technology, enabling him to continue his artistic endeavors in innovative ways. Although Kilmer's singing voice has been compromised by health challenges, his enduring legacy includes both his impactful acting and his impressive vocal abilities. He briefly pursued a musical career alongside acting, which emphasized his identity as not only a skilled actor, but also a capable singer. As Kilmer once stated, "I love music. It's a huge part of who I am," highlighting the extent of his creative contributions. Val Kilmer continues to be recognized as a versatile artist whose influence is felt in both the film and music industries. 17. Patrick Swayze. Patrick Swayze, celebrated for his legendary performances in Dirty Dancing and Ghost, was a multi-talented artist with a surprising singing ability. In Dirty Dancing, he amazed audiences with his exceptional singing and dancing, particularly through his role as Johnny Castle, which merged his acting skills with his musical aptitude, especially evident in the film's iconic soundtrack. Before gaining Hollywood fame, Swayze had already impacted the stage as Danny Zuko in the Broadway show Grease. This role sharpened his vocal talents and set the stage for his future musical projects. Among his most significant musical contributions was the hit She's Like the Wind, which climbed to the 3rd spot on the Billboard charts. The song showcased his emotive and enthralling vocal style, making a lasting impact on audiences. Although Swayze's musical catalogue was not extensive, his influence in music is significant. He is mainly remembered for his on-screen charm and magnetism, but his singing was a key component of his career. As he stated, "I think that the most important thing is to be true to yourself and to be true to your art." Sadly, his musical journey ended prematurely with his passing, but he is cherished for his acting, dancing, and potent singing. Patrick Swayze's musical contributions, though limited in number, have a profound resonance with admirers who value the diverse talents he contributed to the entertainment world. Hang in there, it gets better, and if it doesn't, let me know what went wrong in the comments. I'm always learning. 16. Carrie Washington. Carrie Washington, lauded for her compelling performances in the political drama Scandal, has taken audiences by surprise with her hidden singing talent. Although renowned as a dramatic actress, Washington has maintained a low profile regarding her singing, only revealing it on select occasions. In 2020, amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, she joined the Disney holiday sing-along, performing the classic Joy to the World, a rendition that was met with acclaim for her melodious and emotive vocals. That same year, Washington made her singing debut on screen in the Netflix musical comedy The Prom, where she played the role of Mrs. Green, a conservative mum against her daughter's same-sex relationship. Her portrayal in the film earned critical acclaim, with reviewers noting her seamless integration of acting and singing skills. One critic exclaimed, "Carrie Washington's voice is a revelation. She brings a depth and emotion to her singing that perfectly complements her already impressive acting chops." Admirers of Washington are keen to see her take on more musical roles to fully display her vocal range. A fan expressed on social media, "I always knew Carrie was a talented actress, but her singing voice is just stunning. I hope she gets to showcase it more in the future." Although Washington's performance in The Prom was successful, she is still primarily known for her dramatic acting. Her singing skill, while remarkable, remains largely undiscovered. However, given her versatility and commitment to her art, singing could potentially become an additional career path alongside her acting pursuits. 15. Emma Stone. Emma Stone has continually delighted audiences with her comedic skill and dramatic capabilities, but it is her singing abilities that have recently drawn considerable attention, most notably in the praised movie La La Land, 2016. In this musical, she displayed her vocal adaptability, earning her both a Golden Globe and an Academy Award for Best Actress. Stone's depiction of Mia Dolan, an aspiring actress, was characterized by emotional intensity, particularly in her audition song The Fools Who Dream, where she croons, "And here's to the fools who dream, crazy as they may seem," a scene that captures her character's trials and ambitions. Prior to La La Land, Stone made her Broadway debut as Sally Bowles in Cabaret, 2013. Her portrayal was recognized for its vulnerability, as she handled the intricacies of a character typically depicted with greater exuberance. Stone herself labeled Cabaret as the hardest thing I've ever done, but it was during this production that La La Land director Damien Chazelle discovered her singing potential, resulting in her role in the movie. Mainly recognized for her acting prowess, Stone's venture into singing added an extra facet to her career, uncovering a talent that amazed many. She has indicated a willingness to take on more musical roles in the future, showing an interest in further exploring this path. Emma Stone is now acknowledged as both a gifted actress and singer, demonstrating that her talents reach far beyond the screen. Like this video? Great. Subscribe for more. Hate it? Well, a like would be nice anyway. And let me know what went wrong in the comments. 14. Katherine OHara. Katherine OHara, a celebrated Canadian actress, is best known for her comedic genius on shows like SCTV and Schitt's Creek, as well as her memorable roles in classic films such as Home Alone and Beetlejuice. Beyond her acting, she is also an unexpectedly skilled singer. OHara lent her melodious and ethereal singing voice to the character Sally in Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, a performance that captured her character's essence. Her singing often serves to enhance her characters, adding an extra layer of depth. OHara frequently integrates music into her performances, effortlessly merging her acting and vocal talents. This dual skill set not only sharpens her comedic delivery but also expands her already diverse body of work. In A Mighty Wind, she further demonstrated her musical aptitude, contributing to the Grammy-nominated soundtrack, which also showcased her songwriting skills. OHara's distinctive vocal tone has the power to mesmerize audiences, and she continues to charm them with her singing. Looking back on her career, she said, "There are actors like me who want to do a bunch of different characters," highlighting her passion for exploring the many dimensions of performance. This dedication to versatility is clear in her success across comedy and singing, establishing her as a truly multifaceted artist. As OHara continues to grow in her career, she remains a cherished figure in the entertainment industry, admired for her exceptional talent to entertain through humor and music. 13. Zachary Levi. Zachary Levi, recognized for his engaging performances in popular shows like Chuck and major films such as Shazam, has also demonstrated impressive singing abilities. In addition to the praise he has garnered for his acting, Levi's vocal skills have become a pleasant surprise for his supporters. He shared in an interview, "I've always loved singing, and being able to incorporate that into my work is a dream come true." His musical aptitude was initially evident during the filming of Chuck, where he frequently sang to his fellow actors in between scenes. Yvonne Strahovski, who played his romantic interest, reminisced, "Zach would just break out into song and it was always a treat. He has such a strong and versatile voice." Levi's singing has also been part of his voice acting work. In Disney's Tangled, he not only voiced the character Flynn Rider, but also sang a duet with Mandy Moore. He expressed, "Working on Tangled was a blast. I got to combine my love for acting and singing in one project." His Broadway debut occurred in 2013 with the musical First Date, where he was highly praised. Later, in 2016, Levi received a Tony Award nomination for his role in the musical She Loves Me, showcasing his ability to move fluidly between screen and stage performances. Director Michael Mayer commented, "Zachary Levi is a true triple threat. He has the acting chops, the singing voice, and the stage presence to captivate audiences in any medium." With a passion for both acting and musical theatre, Levi actively seeks opportunities in both areas, highlighting his diverse talents as a performer. As Levi's career advances, he emerges as a multi-talented artist with a bright future in both acting and singing. His powerful vocals, charismatic personality, and strong stage presence suggest that he will continue to enchant audiences for many years, affirming his status as a significant talent in the entertainment world. 12. Tom Hiddleston. Tom Hiddleston, renowned for his enthralling depiction of Loki in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, has also demonstrated an unexpected proficiency in singing. His vocal skills were briefly highlighted in the Disney Plus series Loki, sparking curiosity among fans about this additional facet of his artistry. Hiddleston's singing was more prominently featured in the biopic I Saw the Light, where he portrayed the renowned country singer Hank Williams. He performed all the vocals himself, showcasing not only his dedication to the character but also his extensive vocal capabilities. His portrayal was praised for its authentic yodeling and capturing the spirit of country western music, revealing a range of versatility beyond his well-known acting prowess. Hiddleston has expressed his love for performing and taking on diverse characters, including musical icons. This commitment adds to his already remarkable abilities, enabling him to astonish and entertain audiences with his concealed talents. As a multifaceted performer, Hiddleston remains open to exploring musical roles in the future. His fusion of acting and singing has enhanced his performances, establishing him as a versatile artist. With each new project, Hiddleston continues to push his boundaries and broaden his skills, demonstrating that his talents are not confined to screen acting. His foray into singing enriches his established career, uncovering a depth that has earned the admiration of both fans and critics. 11. Chris Pine. Chris Pine, best known for his portrayal of Captain Kirk in the Star Trek reboot series, has taken audiences by surprise with his singing skills. His vocal prowess was first highlighted when he appeared on Barbra Streisand's album Encore. Movie Partners Sing Broadway, where he demonstrated his ability to perform alongside acclaimed artists. Pine also played the role of Cinderella's prince in the film version of Into the Woods, which demanded he master the intricate music of Stephen Sondheim. His rendition was praised not only for its technical accuracy, but also for the charm and humor he brought to the character, making it a memorable performance. Pine expressed his enthusiasm for the challenge, saying, "I love the challenge of singing Sondheim. It's a real test of your abilities as a performer." Although primarily known for his roles in action and comedy, Pine's venture into music has added an unexpected and enjoyable aspect to his career. His singing has broadened his horizons as a versatile performer, and he has shown a willingness to pursue more musical roles in the future. He has stated, "I'm always looking for ways to challenge myself," revealing his ambition to take on a variety of roles. With his remarkable vocal range and captivating stage presence, Chris Pine is more than just an actor. He is a performer with a promising future. As he continues to push his boundaries, fans can anticipate witnessing more of his musical abilities, confirming that he offers much more than just leading roles in Hollywood. 10. Oscar Isaac. Oscar Isaac has demonstrated an unexpected proficiency in singing, a skill that has frequently astonished audiences. Recognized for his performances in movies such as Inside Llewyn Davis, Star Wars, and Dune, Isaac's musical talent is evident across a range of projects. He was the frontman and guitarist for the ska punk band The Blinking Underdogs, which provided a foundation for his musical expertise. In the movie 10 Years, Isaac portrayed a musician and contributed original compositions to the film's soundtrack, proving his talent for creating music that connects with audiences. His portrayal of a folk singer in Inside Llewyn Davis was especially striking, with a raw and emotive vocal performance that made a significant impact. Isaac has expressed his musical connection, saying, "Music is a huge part of who I am," highlighting his deep-rooted passion for music. Isaac skillfully integrates his musical background with his acting career, proving his multidimensional artistry and dedication to both fields. He has shown interest in pursuing additional musical roles that can showcase his abilities, signaling his intention to keep broadening his artistic range. His capacity to amaze audiences with his diverse talents is a testament to the value of engaging in multiple artistic pursuits. As he moves between the worlds of music and film, Oscar Isaac stands out as an intriguing figure, demonstrating that his skills are not limited to acting. With each new performance, he continues to enchant viewers, reinforcing the notion that artistic expression is boundless. 9. Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell, the renowned Irish actor known for his performances in films such as SWAT, In Bruges, and The Batman, has also shown himself to be an unexpectedly skilled singer. Before he fully dedicated himself to acting, Farrell had considered a potential career with the well-known boy band Boyzone, indicating his early inclination towards music. This hidden talent was brought to light when he co-starred with Jeff Bridges in the musical drama Crazy Heart, performing all his singing parts himself. Both critics and viewers were impressed by his heartfelt and moving vocal performance, which provided a new aspect to his established rugged appeal and powerful screen presence. Farrell's singing exposes a more tender and vulnerable aspect of his character, which is a stark contrast to the robust roles he frequently takes on. He has indicated his willingness to take on more musical roles that can showcase his singing talent, saying, "I love music, and if the right opportunity comes along, I would jump at it." This readiness to push beyond his usual boundaries illustrates his adaptability as an artist, consistently surprising and engaging audiences. His capacity to portray characters with concealed complexities and unforeseen skills further establishes him as a versatile actor. Farrell's foray into music not only broadens his creative range, but also deepens the stories he conveys on screen, confirming that he is not merely a leading man with a rugged exterior. He is an artist eager to take on new challenges and display the full extent of his abilities. 8. Jensen Ackles. Jensen Ackles, recognized for his role as Dean Winchester in the enduring series Supernatural, has taken his fans by surprise with his remarkable musical abilities. He consistently entertains crowds at conventions, displaying his range as a performer and enchanting fans with his distinctive and alluring voice that crosses musical boundaries. In 2019, Ackles and musician Steve Carlson established the band Radio Company and launched their first album that year. Ackles expressed, "Music has always been a passion of mine, and forming Radio Company with Steve has allowed me to explore that passion further." His musical skills were even more evident when he incorporated his band's music into an episode of Supernatural, effortlessly merging his dual creative paths. Ackles' shift from acting to chasing his love for music has been warmly welcomed by his loyal fan base. A fan remarked, "Jensen's voice is just as mesmerizing when he sings as it is when he acts. It's amazing to see him excel in both fields." The multi-talented individual continues to manage his acting with his musical interests, leaving his supporters excited about his future achievements. With an expanding discography and an engaging stage presence, Jensen Ackles is poised to keep developing his musical skills across various projects. As he mentioned, "Music has always been a part of my life, and I'm excited to see where it takes me next." Fans can anticipate further displays of Ackles' musical aptitude in the future as he carries on surprising and pleasing with his diverse artistic capabilities. 7. Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix, frequently lauded for his deeply immersive and transformative performances in films such as Gladiator, Walk the Line, and Joker, possesses talents that surpass the realm of acting. He is also an unexpectedly proficient singer. In Walk the Line, Phoenix took on the role of the iconic Johnny Cash, delivering all the vocals himself. His dedication to the character was clear as he learned to play the guitar for the biopic, a testament to his pursuit of realism. The late Johnny Cash's own admiration for Phoenix's portrayal, which captured the spirit of his legendary voice and stage presence, further validated the actor's commitment to his craft. This level of immersion is characteristic of Phoenix's approach to acting, as he is renowned for fully embodying his roles, thereby enhancing the authenticity of his performances. Phoenix has expressed his desire to be in the moment, to be fully present, a philosophy that underscores his readiness to deeply engage with his characters. This dedication was evident in his performance in Walk the Line, where he convincingly portrayed the physical and musical dimensions of a musical icon, highlighting that singing is not merely an additional skill, but a fundamental aspect of his artistry. Phoenix's journey as a singer in Walk the Line is a testament to his multifaceted talent and his unwavering pursuit of excellence in every role he takes on, solidifying his status as a versatile and dedicated artist. 6. Seth MacFarlane. Seth MacFarlane, best known for his voice acting in shows like Family Guy, American Dad, and The Cleveland Show, is also an unexpectedly skilled singer. His musical career has seen the release of 6 studio albums where he exhibits a smooth, classic crooning style, reminiscent of legendary singers. MacFarlane's musical talent has earned him 5 Grammy nominations, showcasing his musical abilities beyond his work in animation. In addition to his Grammy nominations, MacFarlane was also nominated for an Academy Award for Best Original Song for Everybody Needs a Best Friend from the movie Ted. This acknowledgement highlights his talent for creating catchy tunes that connect with listeners. He has mentioned Frank Sinatra as a significant influence on his musical style, saying, "I grew up listening to Sinatra and the greats, and that has shaped my approach to music." McFarlane has smoothly moved from voice acting and animation to a well-respected musical career, showing a level of versatility that is rare. He continues to juggle his television commitments with his love for music, often astonishing audiences with his varied talents. His profound admiration for classic musical styles and traditions is clear in his performances, which frequently inspire nostalgia while offering a new viewpoint. As a multi-talented artist with an extensive array of skills and interests, Seth MacFarlane continues to entertain audiences, proving that he is not just a voice actor, but also a significant presence in the music industry. His capacity to combine humor with sincere music keeps his fans captivated and looking forward to more. 5. Gerard Butler. Gerard Butler, the Scottish actor famous for his roles in 300, P.S. I Love You, and Olympus Has Fallen, astonished many with his singing skills when he played the Phantom in the film version of The Phantom of the Opera. Butler had minimal singing experience prior to this role, mainly limited to singing in a rock band during his early years. However, he took on the challenge with dedication, saying, "I had to train extensively to prepare for the demanding vocals, showcasing his commitment to his art." His portrayal received a range of reviews. Some critics were unimpressed, while others appreciated his rock-influenced interpretation of the character. A review remarked, "Butler's raw and emotionally charged performances added a unique touch to the character, pointing out how his version stood out from more conventional portrayals." Although primarily recognized for his action roles and rugged appeal, Butler's readiness to take on the challenging role of the Phantom demonstrated his range as an actor. Despite lacking formal vocal training, Butler's dedication to refining his singing was clear. Director Joel Schumacher and producer Andrew Lloyd Webber felt Butler's voice had a distinctive quality that fit the character. And Butler acknowledged the challenge, stating, "It was a daunting task, but I wanted to bring something different to the role." In the end, Butler's experience exemplifies the transformative power of theatre and film, as his performance, while not flawless, connected with audiences. His depiction of the Phantom continues to be a testament to his dedication and passion, contributing a unique twist to this cherished character. 4. Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson, widely recognized for his portrayal of Edward Cullen in the Twilight series, has taken many by surprise with his musical abilities. His role as the enigmatic vampire brought him global recognition. But his musical contributions unveil an alternative aspect of his creative talents. Pattinson displayed his ethereal and somber vocal style by providing 2 original songs for the Twilight soundtrack, Let Me Sign and Never Think. Director Catherine Hardwicke praised these tracks as haunting and beautiful, highlighting their emotional resonance. Beyond his work on Twilight, Pattinson also highlighted his musical prowess through his contributions to the indie film How to Be, where he performed 3 songs, revealing his capabilities as both a guitarist and pianist. He has openly expressed his intention to delve deeper into music, noting that music means freedom to me, and has mentioned having a repertoire of self-penned songs. In 2010, Pattinson was honored as Hollywood's most influential top unexpected musician, a recognition of his concealed skills. Despite his intense on-screen persona, his musical pursuits reveal a layer of sensitivity and depth that may surprise some of his fans. He continues to nurture his passion for music in tandem with his thriving acting career, suggesting that he might consider a comprehensive music career in the future. Pattinson has emphasized his authentic affection for music, stating, "I really didn't want it to look like I was trying to cash in," which underscores his genuine love for music, not just its potential for fame. This versatile artist possesses the potential to achieve notable success in both the acting and music industries. 3. Hugh Laurie. Hugh Laurie, a renowned British actor recognized for his collaboration with Stephen Fry and his role as Dr. Gregory House in the medical drama House, is also an unexpectedly gifted singer and musician. His love for music began in his youth, and Laurie is proficient in various instruments, such as the piano, guitar, and drums. He's also part of the philanthropic rock group Band from TV. His musical career gained prominence with the release of his two blues albums, Let Them Talk and Didn't It Rain. The first album, released in 2011, achieved double platinum status, reflecting Laurie's broad popularity as a musician. His soulful and emotive vocal performance was lauded by critics, with one stating, "Laurie's voice is a revelation, filled with a depth that belies his comedic background." Laurie's shift from comedy and drama to music has been smooth, as he successfully juggles his acting with his musical passion. His performances display a profound respect for blues and jazz, highlighting his range as a versatile performer. In an interview, he said, "Music has always been a part of my life. It's where I find my true voice." He continues to astonish and entertain audiences with his varied talents, demonstrating that his abilities are not limited to acting. As he once expressed, "I'm just a musician who happens to act," emphasizing his dedication to music while also upholding his reputation as a distinguished artist in both domains. 2. Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. is best known for his legendary role as Tony Stark Iron Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but his skills are not limited to acting. In 2004, he released a jazz album called The Futurist, which featured his smooth and soulful vocal style, unveiling a lesser-known passion for music. Downey's musical endeavors also include contributions to film soundtracks, such as those for Chaplin and Two Girls and a Guy, where his singing added another layer to the characters he played. In addition to singing, Downey is a proficient pianist and a talented songwriter, showcasing his wide array of talents. A notable moment in his musical career was a duet with Sting, where he displayed his vocal skills alongside the famous musician. This partnership not only proved his singing abilities but also showed that he could perform alongside music icons. While Downey's acting career often overshadows his musical achievements, his album and soundtrack work show a deep love for jazz and soul music, establishing him as a versatile artist. As he continues to pursue his musical interests alongside his acting, Downey exemplifies the belief that true artistry spans multiple disciplines. Reflecting on his diverse career, he once stated, "I think that the best way to make a living is to be a little bit of everything." This approach defines his journey as an artist, merging his passion for music with his success in film. 1. Jeremy Renner. Jeremy Renner, known for his roles in The Hurt Locker, The Town, and as Hawkeye in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is a multi-talented artist with a surprisingly good singing voice. Music was Renner's initial passion, and he played in bands before fully embracing acting. As a multi-instrumentalist skilled in guitar, piano, and drums, Renner has also made a name for himself as a talented singer-songwriter. He has released 2 EPs, The Medicine and Live from the Artist's Den, which both display his powerful and emotive vocal style. Renner's music has also been featured in various film soundtracks such as I Drink Alone for North Country and Good Old Rebel for the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. However, his musical abilities are often overshadowed by his thriving acting career. Despite this, Renner remains committed to writing and performing music. He has expressed that, "I was always a singer. Music I do just for me," which underscores his profound connection to music as a means of personal expression. His songs offer a glimpse into his introspective side, contrasting with his on-screen action roles and showcasing his versatility as an artist. As Renner recovers from a severe snowplow accident, he's preparing to release new music, illustrating that having multiple passions can lead to deep artistic expression. His story is an inspiring example of the strength of creativity and resilience in overcoming challenges. There's no denying the top 20 actors who are surprisingly good singers have blown us away with their vocal prowess. From Eddie Redmayne's emotional depth to Jeremy Renner's raw power, these multi-talented artists have shown us that acting and singing can harmoniously coexist. But which actor do you think has the most powerful voice? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more iconic content from Iconic Inside. Your support helps us create the best videos for you. Top 10 celebrities who destroyed their careers on late-night shows. Ever wondered how one misstep on live TV can shatter a star's world? Get ready to be stunned by the jaw-dropping tales of celebrities who faced career catastrophes on late-night shows. From shocking gaffes to unforgettable meltdowns, these moments took a turn for the worse, changing their trajectories forever. Prepare to be captivated by the dramatic downfalls that unfolded under the spotlight. Stay tuned for Top 10 Celebrities Who Destroyed Their Careers on Late-Night Shows. You won't believe what happens next. Lilly Singh. Lilly Singh, a prominent figure in the digital entertainment realm, has experienced a rapid ascent in her career. Hailing from Toronto, Canada, she is the child of Indian Sikh immigrants who initially had dreams of becoming a rapper, singer, and actor. After completing her education with a bachelor's degree in psychology from York University, Singh encountered periods of depression. This challenging time inspired her to begin producing and uploading content on the internet. In 2010, Singh initiated her YouTube channel, adopting the moniker Superwoman. Her online presence rapidly grew, and by 2019, she had garnered nearly 15 million subscribers and more than 3 billion views. This YouTube triumph opened doors to a variety of new opportunities for Singh. She took on a part in the 2014 movie Dr. Cabby and published her inaugural book, How to Be a Bores, A Guide to Conquering Life, which achieved the top spot on the New York Times Business Bestsellers list in 2017. In 2019, NBC revealed that Lilly Singh would assume the role of host for a new late-night talk show titled A Little Late with Lilly Singh. This announcement was groundbreaking, as Singh became the first openly bisexual individual and the first person of Indian and South Asian origin to lead a late-night talk show on a major American television network. Yet the show garnered a diverse range of feedback, with an IMDb rating of a mere 1/5 and one reviewer expressing their dissatisfaction, stating it was cringier than I anticipated, and labeling Singh as one of the worst comedians ever. Despite facing these hurdles, Singh has persisted as a prominent advocate for mental health and anti-bullying campaigns. Echoing her philosophy on overcoming adversity, she once said, "Life is designed to knock you down. It will knock you down time and time again, but it doesn't matter how many times you fall. It matters how many times you get back up." Kathy Griffin. Kathy Griffin has emerged as a contentious figure within the entertainment world, recognized for her incisive critiques of celebrity culture and her readiness to challenge comedic norms. Her journey began with her involvement in the improvisational comedy group The Groundlings, which eventually paved the way for her prominence on reality TV and as a stand-up comedian. Throughout her career, Griffin has consistently embraced controversy. A particularly memorable and controversial moment in Griffin's professional life occurred during a 2017 photo shoot where she was seen with a mask designed to resemble the severed head of Donald Trump. This provocative act ignited widespread indignation, resulting in the termination of her comedy tour, her dismissal from CNN, and an inquiry by the Secret Service regarding a potential conspiracy to assassinate the president. In the aftermath, Griffin reflected on the emotional impact of the public's reaction, admitting to the personal and professional challenges she endured. In the face of adversity, Griffin maintains a steadfast commitment to her daring approach to humor. She has persisted in performing on a global scale and even debuted a concert film, A Hell of a Story, which documents her experiences following the Trump photo scandal. Griffin's tenacity and determination not to be confined by her previous missteps have become defining features of her professional persona. Nevertheless, Griffin's inclination toward controversy has occasionally led to her exclusion from various late-night talk shows. Her notorious "Suck It Jesus" Emmys acceptance speech in 2007 and an expletive-laden joke about the Octomom at the Apollo Theater in New York City have both contributed to her being unofficially barred from some shows. Griffin herself has admitted, "I'm the mayor of Zero Efcasville," which underscores her steadfast dedication to her distinctive comedic approach. Not quite what you were hoping for. I value your insights and would appreciate any suggestions for improvement in the comments below. Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant, a charismatic and celebrated British actor, has experienced a complex history with late-night television. Even as his fame grew through his work in romantic comedies, he frequently found himself entangled in scandals that could have jeopardized his career. Grant's formative years were characterized by an affluent lifestyle, with a military family background and a scholarship to the esteemed Latimer Upper School. However, his foray into acting was fraught with difficulties, as he initially had a hard time establishing himself in the field. His path to stardom began with his defining role in the 1994 film 4 Weddings and a Funeral, which catapulted him into the public eye. The film's success thrust him into the limelight, and he soon became a mainstay in romantic comedies, featuring in successful films such as Notting Hill and Bridget Jones's Diary. Grant's personal life has frequently cast a shadow over his professional accomplishments. In 1995, he was discovered in a compromising situation with a sex worker, an event that captured global headlines and risked damaging his career. His subsequent appearance on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno was seen as a misstep, as Grant seemed ill at ease and evasive. Over time, Grant's reputation for being challenging to work with on set and in interviews persisted. In 2023, his uncomfortable and seemingly indifferent interview with Ashley Graham at the Oscars led to a social media backlash, prompting accusations of arrogance and incivility from the actor. Despite these obstacles, Grant has sustained a thriving career, garnering praise for his performances in films such as Florence Foster Jenkins and The Undoing. However, his history with late-night television and his tendency to attract controversy have left a lasting impact on his image, offering a cautionary narrative for actors who must navigate the complex landscape of celebrity and public examination. Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers, a pioneering comedian celebrated for her sharp wit and brazen humor, made a lasting impression on late-night television. Yet her swift ascent to stardom was marred by collateral damage, as her unyielding ambition to succeed often left others behind in her relentless climb through the comedy hierarchy. Born as Joan Malinsky in Brooklyn, New York, Rivers initially had difficulty establishing herself in the predominantly male realm of stand-up comedy. Her fortunes changed with her breakthrough appearance on The Tonight Show in 1965, which marked the beginning of her widespread acclaim. The show's host, Johnny Carson, became a mentor to Rivers, aiding in her rise to prominence. However, their rapport turned sour when Rivers chose to start her own competing talk show in 1986, an act that Carson interpreted as a betrayal. Following this, the two never communicated again, and Carson's deliberate disregard for Rivers led to her effective exclusion from the industry for an extended period. Rivers' drive for success exacted a personal toll as well. Choosing her career over family resulted in a difficult relationship with her daughter, Melissa, leading to a period of estrangement and public scrutiny of their contentious relationship. Her unceasing ambition also impacted her mental well-being, with battles against depression and anxiety throughout her career. Despite these obstacles, Rivers was a formidable presence in comedy. Her incisive humor and candid style turned her into a well-known figure, and she continued to work diligently until her passing in 2014. Yet the price of her achievements was steep, as those who opposed her often became casualties in her pursuit of celebrity and wealth. Billy Bush. Billy Bush, hailing from the notable Bush family and having served as a host for both Access Hollywood and The Today Show, encountered a pivotal controversy in 2016. This controversy arose when a tape was leaked capturing an inappropriate conversation between Bush and Donald Trump. The repercussions of this event, perceived by many as a substantial hit to his journalistic credibility, culminated in his departure from NBC. Privilege and influential connections characterized Bush's early life, stemming from his birth into a political family. He capitalized on these benefits to embark on a prosperous career in broadcasting, joining Access Hollywood as a correspondent in 2001. He eventually rose to the position of co-anchor, yet his time there was overshadowed by a string of controversial decisions, most notably his participation in the notorious Access Hollywood tape scandal. The tape's release, capturing Bush and Trump in a vulgar conversation about women, incited widespread indignation and resulted in Bush's suspension from The Today Show, a position he had only recently assumed. Following the scandal, Bush admitted his involvement, admitting he was ashamed and embarrassed by his actions and regretted not more forcefully condemning Trump's remarks. Despite his attempts to reconcile, Bush's career never fully rebounded from the repercussions. He was eventually let go from the Today Show and endured an extended period of unemployment and public examination. In an open interview, Bush characterized his dismissal as the ultimate degradation for a man, underscoring the deep effect the incident had on his self-perception and professional standing. Rate the impact of the Access Hollywood tape scandal on Billy Bush's career with a 9, devastating, or 0, minimal. Comment with your thoughts and share to show the power of accountability in journalism. Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner, previously recognized as Bruce Jenner, has experienced a career marked by both highs and lows, as well as controversy. Her triumph as an Olympic gold medalist in the 1970s was a significant achievement, yet her later decision to transition to a transgender identity and venture into the political arena attracted considerable disapproval and adverse reactions. The revelation of her transgender status in 2015 represented a pivotal cultural event, but it also led to a surge of ridicule and offensive humor from hosts of late-night talk shows. A case in point is Jimmy Kimmel, who made numerous derogatory comments regarding Jenner's physical appearance and her gender transition, even criticizing her political ambitions, such as her run for governor of California. Many viewed Kimmel's remarks as harsh and inconsiderate, which tarnished his image and prompted demands for boycotts of his program. In a similar vein, other late-night hosts such as Trevor Noah and John Oliver encountered criticism for their tactless jokes concerning Jenner's gender transition and political ambitions. These comedians, who are widely regarded for their liberal perspectives, faced allegations of targeting those in a less privileged position and reinforcing detrimental stereotypes about transgender people. Jenner's entry into the political sphere, marked by her unsuccessful 2021 bid for the governorship of California, intensified the controversy that enveloped her. Her conservative viewpoints and an apparent superficial understanding of the challenges faced by the LGBTQ+ community resulted in extensive disapproval and denunciation. Numerous individuals accused her of betraying the very community with which she shares a common identity. Throughout her journey, Jenner has continued to be a contentious and divisive personality, eliciting intense responses from both her proponents and critics. Her narrative stands as a warning about the perils of public examination and underscores the necessity of extending respect and dignity to every individual, irrespective of their identity or political convictions. Michael Richards. Michael Richards, once a cherished comedic figure, saw his career collapse following a catastrophic event at a comedy club in 2006. Known for his quirky portrayal of Cosmo Kramer on Seinfeld, Richards had struggled to achieve success after the show's conclusion. His effort to restart his stand-up career culminated in a racist outburst that would haunt him for years. During a show at the Laugh Factory in Los Angeles, Richards responded to hecklers in the audience with a stream of racial slurs and offensive language. The incident was captured on video and quickly went viral, igniting widespread outrage and condemnation. Despite Richards' apologies and attempts at reconciliation, his efforts were widely viewed as insufficient, and his career never fully bounced back. After the incident, Richards was ostracized by the entertainment industry, facing limited opportunities for redemption. His sitcom, The Michael Richards Show, was cancelled just 2 months after its premiere, and he struggled to secure meaningful roles in the following years. In an interview with Us Weekly, he described the incident as a reality check that made him question if stand-up was still his game. Richards has since expressed remorse for his actions, admitting that he lost his cool and caused significant harm. In a 2015 interview, he referred to the outburst as a moment in time that he was still trying to overcome. Despite his regrets, the damage to his reputation and career was done, and Richards has mostly faded from public view since then. David Letterman. David Letterman's late-night talk shows were renowned for their unpredictable and often confrontational style, which sometimes led to the downfall of celebrity guests. Letterman's ironic and abrasive humor, coupled with his inclination to verbally spar with his guests, created a challenging environment for even the most experienced performers. A notable example was Letterman's notorious interaction with singer Cher, who ended up cursing him on live television after enduring his persistent mocking. Similarly, Letterman's combative approach resulted in tense exchanges with other guests, such as actress Shirley MacLaine and writer Harvey Pekar, who reportedly felt afraid to appear on the show. Letterman's readiness to challenge traditional late-night television norms extended to his treatment of his own staff. He often included crew members in his comedy bits, exposing them to audience scrutiny and potentially jeopardizing their careers. While this approach was frequently lauded for its creativity, it also showed a potential disregard for the well-being of those working behind the scenes. Despite these controversies, Letterman's impact on the late-night landscape was undeniable. He was a trailblazer of the unconventional talk show format, inspiring a new generation of hosts who have cited him as a major influence, including Conan O'Brien, Jimmy Fallon, and Stephen Colbert. However, his legacy is also marked by the casualties of his uncompromising comedic style, highlighting the risks and rewards of pushing the boundaries of the genre. Alan Carr. Alan Carr was a contentious figure in the entertainment industry, recognized for his abrasive and confrontational demeanor on late-night talk shows. Despite his success as an anti-smoking advocate, Carr's appearances frequently left hosts and audiences feeling uneasy and unsettled. Carr's early life was marked by a severe addiction to cigarettes, which he battled for years. It wasn't until 1983, at the age of 49, that he finally discovered his easy way method and managed to quit smoking. This breakthrough became the cornerstone of his career as a self-help author and speaker. However, Carr's rise to fame and success had its drawbacks. His appearances on late-night shows were often defined by a confrontational and unapologetic attitude, as he aimed to challenge conventional views and promote his controversial ideas on addiction and personal freedom. Hosts like David Letterman and Jay Leno frequently faced Carr's sharp criticism, with the author often chastising them for their perceived ignorance on the issue of smoking. "I estimate I've cured 25 million smokers over the years, and if my illness is the price for that, it's worth paying," Carr once remarked, seemingly unaffected by the backlash his appearances generated. Despite his success in helping many individuals quit smoking, Carr's abrasive approach eventually led to the end of his late-night career. Many hosts and producers were reluctant to invite him back, fearing potential on-air confrontations and audience discomfort. Carr's unwavering dedication to his cause, along with his unapologetic delivery, ultimately became his undoing in the competitive world of late-night television. Andy Warhol. Andy Warhol, the enigmatic pop artist known for his Campbell's soup cans and Marilyn Monroe portraits, had a profound impact not only on the art world but also on late-night television. His unconventional and often controversial persona extended to his TV appearances, where his behavior sometimes led to awkward and career-damaging moments for his guests. One notable example occurred during the 1960s, when Warhol invited musician Frank Zappa onto his late-night show. The two had a contentious history, stemming from an incident where Zappa disrupted a Velvet Underground and Nico performance. During the interview, Warhol's bemused and passive demeanor contrasted sharply with Zappa's more assertive presence, creating a painfully awkward exchange that did little to endear Zappa to the audience. Another instance of Warhol's disruptive influence on late-night TV involved his superstar, Edie Sedgwick. In 1965, Warhol appeared on The Merv Griffin Show with Sedgwick, who was known for her striking beauty and troubled personal life. Rather than speaking for himself, the notoriously shy Warhol had Sedgwick repeat his responses to Griffin's questions. This unconventional approach left the host and audience bewildered, highlighting Warhol's tendency to let his associates speak for him during interviews. Sedgwick's performance, while memorable, did little to enhance her reputation and instead underscored the chaotic and unpredictable nature of Warhol's entourage. Through these late-night TV appearances, Warhol's unique personality and approach to art created moments of confusion and discomfort, leaving a lasting impression on both the guests he brought with him and the viewers at home. These instances illustrate how Warhol's influence extended beyond the art world, often disrupting and reshaping the careers of those around him in unexpected ways. Iggy Azalea. Iggy Azalea, an Australian rapper recognized for her provocative lyrics and bold persona, has garnered attention in the music industry. However, her late-night show appearances have frequently drawn negative responses and public outcry. In 2014, Azalea's MTV Video Music Awards performance was heavily criticized, with detractors alleging that she was lip-syncing and providing a subpar performance. The subsequent year, she performed on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, where her live singing was again subject to scrutiny. Her 2015 appearance on Saturday Night Live was especially ill-received, prompting a wave of disapproval on social media. One user tweeted, "Iggy Azalea on SNL is the worst thing I've ever seen." Another remarked, "Iggy Azalea's SNL performance is so bad it's making me question my life choices." Despite her difficulties with live performances, Azalea has persevered in advancing her career. In 2018, she introduced her EP titled "Survive the Summer," which garnered a range of reviews from critics. Azalea has also encountered personal hurdles, such as her very public relationship with NBA player Nick Young and a scandal involving the leak of private photographs. As Azalea forges ahead through the varying fortunes of her career, it is yet to be determined if she can surmount the unfavorable views that have pursued her since her initial foray into the public eye. Jamie Kennedy. Jamie Kennedy's late-night talk show appearances were frequently characterized by uncomfortable and contentious incidents that risked harming the careers of both the hosts and fellow guests. Although Kennedy gained popularity in the late 1990s through his roles in the Scream series and the comedy film Malibu's Most Wanted, his assertive and grating comedic approach often alienated audiences and hosts. During a 2003 appearance on Late Night with Conan O'Brien, Kennedy's disjointed and potentially inebriated behavior resulted in an uneasy and tense interaction, with O'Brien clearly attempting to manage the situation. Kennedy's neglect of the show's structure and his preference for improvising jokes that failed to land left many viewers wondering if he had caused lasting damage to O'Brien's professional standing. In a similar vein, Kennedy's 2013 hosting role for the New Year's Eve special First Night 2013 with Jamie Kennedy was widely criticized as one of the most poorly received television events in history. His peculiar conduct, encompassing inappropriate remarks and signs of possible intoxication, sparked extensive disapproval and demands for the program to be terminated during its airing. This episode was perceived as a considerable blow to Kennedy's career, with numerous observers questioning his capability for professionalism and self-awareness in the entertainment sphere. Throughout his professional journey, Kennedy's penchant for boundary pushing and non-adherence to the norms expected by late-night audiences and hosts has resulted in a string of uncomfortable and potentially reputation-damaging incidents. His unapologetic and confrontational demeanor has frequently eclipsed his comedic abilities, exerting a lasting influence on the images of those who have joined him on stage. Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal, the enigmatic action film star celebrated for his martial arts abilities and an over-the-top persona, has created a path of chaos, especially in the realm of late-night television. Even though his on-screen successes are notable, Seagal's off-screen behavior has frequently outshined his acting work, resulting in a series of awkward situations and tarnished reputations. Born in Lansing, Michigan to parents who were a medical technician and a high school math teacher, Seagal's early years were characterized by a deep interest in martial arts. He proclaimed himself the first American to run an Aikido dojo in Japan, a statement that has been questioned due to his tendency to exaggerate his achievements. However, Seagal's martial arts expertise did launch a prosperous career as an action film actor, with movies such as Above the Law, Hard to Kill, and Under Siege, solidifying his standing as a significant figure in Hollywood. Seagal's outsized personality and infamous ego have frequently resulted in intense clashes on late-night talk shows. In a 1988 appearance on The Tonight Show, Seagal was said to have harshly criticized host Johnny Carson, causing the seasoned comic to appear noticeably uneasy and disconcerted. Decades later, on The Late Show with David Letterman, Seagal's aggressive demeanor and reluctance to participate in casual conversation perplexed both the audience and the host, with Letterman later characterizing the encounter as one of the most uncomfortable interviews I've ever done. Seagal's inclination toward controversy and his resistance to adhere to the entertainment industry's norms have often cast a shadow over his acting successes, resulting in a history of impaired careers and diminished reputations. As time has gone by, Seagal's prominence has progressively diminished, with his later career being characterized by a move to low-budget direct-to-video productions that have done little to re-establish his once impressive standing. A.J. Clemente. A.J. Clemente, the notorious TV anchor known for his scandalous debut filled with profanity, has experienced a career punctuated by startling incidents on late-night shows. Born on March 14, 1996, Clemente was raised by her mother and stepfather and began her social transition to female at the age of 16. She underwent gender affirmation surgery at the age of 22. Clemente's professional achievements include being the inaugural transgender model for the Australian clothing brand Bonds and participating in the Melbourne Fashion Week runway in 2021. She has also written the memoir Girl Transcending Becoming the Woman I Was Born to Be. However, her early life was fraught with obstacles, such as being assigned a male gender at birth and later undergoing gender affirmation surgery. Clementine's notable life events encompass being dismissed from her initial position as a TV anchor for using profanity during a live broadcast. She later made appearances on NBC's Today Show, where she exposed the issues inherent in small-town TV news, and on Late Show with David Letterman, where she talked about her infamous first day on the job. Her late-night show appearances were received with a mix of astonishment and entertainment, with hosts such as Matt Lauer and Savannah Guthrie inquiring about her fireball shot mishap. Among Clementine's struggles is being a transgender woman in an industry predominantly dominated by men and confronting discrimination and bias. Nevertheless, she has emerged as a significant advocate within the LGBTQ+ community, leveraging her influence to shed light on transgender concerns and foster greater acceptance. Charles Rocket. Charles Rocket's professional journey was marred by a startling and contentious incident that significantly altered his once promising path in late-night television. Celebrated for his profound, resonant voice and striking appearance, Rocket was invited to become part of the Saturday Night Live cast in 1980, subsequent to the exit of the show's inaugural group. He was publicized as a blend of comedic legends Bill Murray and Chevy Chase and was assigned a key role as the presenter of the show's Weekend Update segment. Nevertheless, Rocket's time on SNL proved to be fleeting and fraught with upheaval. On the episode airing February 21st, 1981, during the closing seconds of the live transmission, Rocket pronounced the most egregious profanity on live television, astonishing both viewers and his fellow performers. Contrary to widespread assumptions, Rocket was not instantly expelled from the show, but was let go along with producer Jean Doumanian and all except 4 cast members only a few weeks afterward. The aforementioned incident had a detrimental impact on Rocket's career, causing him to grapple with the repercussions of this early professional misfortune. Despite maintaining a consistent presence in film and television, typically portraying comedic sidekicks, the harm to his professional standing was profound. Tragically, Rocket's life was marked by dramatic events, culminating in his suicide in 2005. This tragic end further solidified his story as a cautionary example of the risks associated with live television and the precarious nature of celebrity status. Ashlee Simpson. Ashlee Simpson's ascent to celebrity status was overshadowed by a dramatic and widely publicized event that had the potential to significantly hinder her career. The budding pop star, who had already achieved success with her first album, Autobiography, and her own MTV reality show, was on the verge of even greater acclaim. However, her appearance on Saturday Night Live in October 2004 became a pivotal and haunting moment that would follow her for years. During this critical performance, Simpson was scheduled to sing her popular single, Pieces of Me, on the renowned late-night program. Yet, when she stepped onto the stage, the pre-recorded track of the very same song started playing, revealing that she was not singing live. In a state of panic, Simpson tried to mask the error with a clumsy dance sequence, but the impact was already made. The audience and viewership were left in disbelief, and the media seized upon the awkward situation, endlessly replaying the incident. "I don't know what happened. My band played the wrong song, so I just did a little jig," Simpson later stated, trying to account for the mishap. However, her justifications were largely ignored as the public's trust in her live performance capabilities had been eroded. The consequences were severe, with Simpson's career experiencing a rapid decline. Her subsequent live performances were frequently greeted with jeers and disparagement, and her next album did not achieve the same level of success as Autobiography. As one Reddit user remarked, "It wasn't so much just the lip-syncing that killed her career. It was the curtain being pulled back on whether or not she could actually sing." Ashlee Simpson's descent from prominence served as a cautionary narrative, highlighting that even the most promising careers can be upended by a single, poorly timed error on a national platform. The Saturday Night Live incident would remain a blemish on her reputation, a moment that would continue to cast a shadow over her for years to come. Robin Thicke. Robin Thicke, born to actor Alan Thicke and singer Gloria Loring, began his music career on a high note, co-penning tracks for notable artists such as Brandy and Usher during his initial years in the industry. Nonetheless, his career trajectory took a sharp downturn when he took the helm of the short-lived late-night talk show Thick of the Night in the period between 1983 and 1984. Designed to go head-to-head with Johnny Carson's The Tonight Show, the program was both a critical and commercial disappointment, failing to make a dent in Carson's viewership numbers. Reflecting on the show's abrupt end, Thicke commented, "Thick of the Night was supposed to challenge Johnny Carson. They said it couldn't be done, and I was the guy they chose to prove it. The show was ahead of its time. It should have been on in 2084 when all of us are dead." The show's unconventional mix of stand-up comedy, sketch comedy, and traditional talk show components failed to impress critics. Thicke's efforts to reinvent the program by dismissing the house band and incorporating regular appearances from his wife Gloria Loring and talk show personality Wally George did little to improve the show's viewership. Thicke's unsuccessful venture into late-night television signaled the start of a career decline. In 2013, he achieved a fleeting moment of success with the chart-topping song Blurred Lines, which was soon eclipsed by debates over the song's lyrics and his uncomfortable performance alongside Miley Cyrus at the VMAs. His hastily released subsequent album, Paula, intended as an appeal to reconcile with his separated wife, turned out to be one of the most notable failures of the year, with a debut week sales figure of just 24,000 copies. Sly Stone. Sly Stone, the creative force behind the innovative funk group Sly and the Family Stone, was celebrated for his dynamic and unforeseeable live acts. Nevertheless, his late-night television appearances frequently left viewers and hosts in a state of astonishment and confusion. During the onset of his career, Stone's musical talent was apparent, enchanting crowds with his distinctive fusion of soul, rock, and psychedelia. As the lead singer of Sly and the Family Stone, he gained prominence in the late 1960s, producing a series of hits that characterized the period. Tracks such as Dance to the Music, Everyday People, and Thank You for Letting Me Be Myself Again solidified his reputation as a musical virtuoso. However, as Stone's career advanced, his personal life began to deteriorate. Beset by drug addiction and unpredictable conduct, his behavior became more erratic, and this was often evident during his late-night television appearances. During a 1983 appearance on a late-night program, Stone gave a disjointed and nonsensical performance, perplexing both the host and the audience. As he lurched onto the stage, he mumbled, "All the squares go home," before suddenly departing, much to the host's astonishment. Years afterward, in a 2006 Grammy Awards tribute performance, Stone shocked the audience once more when he unexpectedly waved goodbye and vanished from the stage, forcing the remaining artists to finish the song in his absence. As Bootsy Collins later commented, "It's like he's had it. It ain't no fun no more. It's a curse and a blessing." As we wrap up this exploration of celebrities whose careers took a hit on late-night shows, it's clear that live TV can be a double-edged sword. From cringeworthy moments to career-defining scandals, these incidents have left an indelible mark. But here's the question for you. On a scale from 0 to 9, how would you rate the impact of these late-night show scandals on the celebrities' careers? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell for more iconic inside content. Let's keep the conversation going.